probably gonna get copyrighted, but I'm keeping K-Dot in this video. So, yeah. I'm about to be with my cousins for a second. We're going to a Smino album release or like music release or something like that, right? I don't really listen to Smino like that, but my cousins fuck with him super duper heavy. So, you know, I'm gonna pop out with him. This is the fit. You feel me? This is high key my birthday fit, if I'm being honest with you, but if nobody saw me in it, I'm wearing it again. Okay. We got Hidayah back in the house.
Oh my god, I forgot about these. Hey. Vlogs.
And then we know we got her in the back as
always.
always. So we gotta turn it down. There you go.
Yeah. Hey, I got some on me. Feel me? I got some.
Let's go, y'all. I think Friday the 13th.
Just a very aligning day. Like, very aligning.
Yeah, Friday the 13th is definitely an aligning day, bro.
We're not going to say good or bad because those are subjective, I guess. But
yeah, there's no such thing as good as bad. Only.
Yeah, because everything's aligning. When you have synchronicities like that, that's just crazy. Like, that made me want to take the pictures more because it's like, what the fuck?
We've been sitting here laughing at shit that has been going wrong, but it's like, low-key, like, but it's aligning. Like, what the fuck?
And it's a bonding experience, too.
For sure. Like, cause next time, mind you, we're going to be here at 5. Fuck, shit start at 7. Shit, we'll be there at 4.
Right, you're learning.
Oh, wait, I feel like I got to check y'all in.
What?
Not y'all, them.
I'm like, what? I'm like, tell me something. Shit.
We missed it. Right, so the show got canceled or whatever the case may be.
But no, we didn't miss it.
Yeah, because it got canceled. It got like shut down for some odd reason.
No, we came hella late. We got there basically 8:40.
No, we got there on time because Smino only performed 3 songs, they said. He only performed 3 songs. Each song is like 10 minutes. Each song is like 3 minutes. So he just got there. He would have kept performing. He has like probably openers, DJs and shit. So we technically weren't. We didn't miss it. We were on time.
We on speed time.
Fucking pigs done got to him.
Yeah. So at the time we showed up, it got shut down. Like he said. Okay, continue. So,
I mean, they said it for me. I don't think I have to continue.
They needed the details.
I'm so
they gave me the
details.
details.
We ended up seeing Smee as he walked out.
Oh yeah, we saw him as he walked out. And I had the video. I'll show y'all the video.
He was in arm reach.
With his blue beads, with his blue beads, I just seen him do the interview with.
But look,
what the fuck you say about that?
No, but look, but I told y'all, I was like, wait, why not just stand right here?
Yes.
See, look,
you was like the deal. You didn't say
okay,
that?
because look, I do photography so much, right? And I know what they're doing. They were standing right there because he knew he was going to walk out and stand right there. Yeah. So I'm peeping what the photographers and stuff is doing. So I'm like, wait, don't move because he's about to come right in front of us.
You like, you want to wait?
Like,
I'm
like, yeah, don't move.
I'm like, do they know? Are they finding out like us that it got shut down and everything? Like, what's going on?
Bro, that's another fucking synchronicity. Hamilton Fine Art.
Hamilton. Synchronicity is in the genes.
Bro, yeah, we need to go. And there's more pictures in there. Tell me I'm not tripping, my nigga. Bro, tell me I'm not tripping.
Hamilton.
Bro, tell me I'm not tripping. Jalen Hamilton, nigga.
We leave the scene after.
Are we forgetting you and Papa have the same last name?
Jeez.
We leaving the scene as we finally see Smee and shit like that, and we just start taking a little stroll and shit, noticing a hell of synchronicities. Seeing 12 everywhere. They're hot right now.
Yeah. Too hot, bro. I don't think that's the police. Wait, he put a peace sign up at the camera? Wait, I gotta check it. I didn't see that.
I don't think you seen it. I seen him. He was looking. I was like, damn, why he looking? And then he was like,
do you know what I'm saying? We just caught that one on camera, but it's been hella like synchronicities and shit right now.
This is a good ass night, bro. I'm not even gonna lie.
On a mission, but he still put the peace sign. Like,
that is really crazy. Like, he's about to go save somebody's life.
Facts. This nigga is about to save somebody's fucking life.
And he's like, camera, what? Like, about to save a life. On the way. And it was so like delayed. Like it was when he was like passed right here, and I just seen that his two little fingers go like this, and I'm like,
oh shit! Hold on, mijo. Oh. They being done.
These people in LA act like pedestrians don't have rights.
It's so crazy.
Talk about it.
Like the opposite. Like in Atlanta. As I
they
talk
just
shit,
be talking shit in Atlanta. I know. Like I could see them in a car, like looking every which way and shit. Like, do you see me? Like, and they're still going, creeping up next to you. But like, okay, they stopped. But like, nigga, there was no eye contact.
Hey, you want to know something?
Kind of scared. And I'm walking.
Today, ahora.
Oh, wrong way.
Huh?
Aquí.
Today, ahora. That just creeped me out.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's a nightmare.
That just creeped me out.
That's
Yeah, but
nightmare
right now, today's a good day.
Yeah, today is a good
Today's
day.
been a good day.
It
Like,
has.
I
It's
feel better
crazy.
hanging out with family. Like, I don't know. It's just
We were supposed to like kind of put energy towards, you know, us hanging out.
Yeah, and I don't
We all
know.
been working hella hard and shit.
I feel like.
Facts, nigga. Y'all know it.
Sorry, I closed one eye.
Yeah, I
really
saw
looking.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Sorry.
No, he's smiling. That was actually
Oh wait, I closed my eyes again, really looking through it.
That is crazy.
Sorry.
Iron.
That shit actually is really kind of cool. Damn. Can I see the other ones? I like that one.
She was kind of cooking.
Ooh, that one.
I want to get a pic.
Hollywood. That was so tourist. It's about Hollywood. We made it out the hood. Come to find out, Hollywood is the hood.
So, I'm about to meet up with an old business partner of mine, right? And I'm sitting here journaling before I run some quick errands. But I really want to speak on the importance of turning nothing into something, right? That term gets, used a lot, but there's a lot of truth in it, right? I've seen myself recently in a lot of situations where I wanted something, and because it wasn't playing out how I wanted it to play out, right? I psyched myself out of certain things, right? Which is okay, because I understand that it's a learning experience, right? And, you never truly miss anything. I got exactly what I needed. But, yeah, it's just opening my eyes to, once you get dealt a certain group of cards, use your creativity, use your inspiration, use your heart, use your mind, etc., to figure out how to make it work, Because a lot of things I feel like God gives to us. God gives us ingredients. God gives us like the pieces to the things that we're asking for. But it's up to us to take all the things that he's giving us and ultimately turn it into something that we can enjoy, something that we like, something, that we benefit from, etc., right? So it's just, opening my perspective, opening my mind up. Self-limiting beliefs is very real, and it sinks in ways that you can't even really explain. But for me, I can feel when I have a self-limiting belief. Over time, at least, right? It starts to build up inside of me. And then I have to acknowledge it and then make change, right? So, I don't think I'm going to sit here and ramble and rant our ears off, but it's just, something that's I've been learning. And I think it's more powerful than we think, our ability to create. And build, rather. So yeah, enough talking. I'm gonna see y'all when I see y'all. Y'all, so we made it. I'm waiting for him to come down, and yeah, we're just gonna chop it up. He moved, right? This isn't where his apartment was last time. So that's also dope. It's downtown. Downtown is actually pretty cool. You would think all of these big buildings are like corporate buildings and stuff like that. They're all just sky-rise apartments, y'all. I want to get one, and I'm going to get one, but I don't think I want it to be in downtown. Bro, if I could get a penthouse in like Beverly or like something like that, that would be fire. But if I end up getting one in downtown, I'm grateful regardless, right? you get what I'm saying? But yeah, we waiting for him to come down, and we gonna see y'all. Hold on, low-key want to give y'all a fit check if I can. If it's possible. I don't know if y'all can see that, but Yep. It's cool as hell up here, y'all. Not even gonna lie to you. Vlogging isn't that much work. I mean, it's honestly just remembering to turn on the camera.
Yes.
But then the editing.
Remembering. Then the edit. Remembering is step one.
Well, I just want to give y'all a quick message, y'all. Oh, I'm gonna give the message right here. Y'all, content is taking over. Please believe me when I say this. Either you're creating the content, either you're the one, producing, or get on the side where you're helping people sell, make content for other people. I don't know what side y'all want to get into, but get into content creation, because I feel like it's one of those things where it scopes the way that people think, bro. It's this new generation, this young Gen Z and the ones under us, bro. Content is the dominating factor in all of it, y'all. We're always scrolling on our phones, we're always seeing something. Like, dog, there's logos and you know, all this other type, like, that's content. That logo up there is content, right? Realistically, because it's grabbing somebody a visually appealing way. Like, it's art, in other words, y'all. So yeah, take advantage of this opportunity, and utilize your hustle, utilize your brain, utilize whatever strategy, and just be yourself, because that's ultimately the big part in all of this. Going after the things that you truly want, going after things that you see, and being disciplined in it, being determined in it, and not letting people throw you off your track, not letting society throw you into some like weird box or something like that. I need y'all to really like practice being yourself and loving yourself, right? And trusting the things that's coming to you, because I feel like a lot of us have intuitive downloads, a lot of us have insight, a lot of us just have a whole lot of game, y'all, but we just don't apply it, or we don't trust ourselves, right? But sometimes it takes somebody outside of you to confirm the things that you're already thinking, or you feel like you need to do, and it just kind of kickstarts you. But this view is fire, y'all. Downtown always looks super duper dope at night. Los Angeles this city never sleeps, y'all. Realistically, knowing me, I'm the type of person, I'm head first into the grind, in other words, right? I'm like just head first into making money, and building, etc., making these videos for you guys, establishing my brand and my business. But y'all, there's so much stuff happening in this city, like right now. Like, this city doesn't sleep. Los Angeles will never sleep. I could realistically pop out to somewhere right now, go do something, go have a little bit of fun, but let's be real. We know me. I'm going home and I'm posting these videos. Let me get up in the V, nigga. I'm cold as a mom. I'm cold. Let me focus. I'm gonna put it like over here, something like that. Close up the V. All right, y'all. I guess I'll drive with the light on or something real quick. Yeah, man. Oh, bro, while I was in there, like, he was playing music videos and stuff like that on TV and stuff like that. I kept seeing like DDG and Nipsey and stuff like that. I'm telling y'all, bro, I'm going to work with DDG on something. I don't know what.
Going on Power 106.
Oh my God. Yeah, but I don't know on what, but DDG's on the hit list, bro. I'm coming for you, nigga. So today we are going to Trinidad James' house, actually. He's doing some type of like Sunday reflection group with some artists, and he wants my pop-up to pop out, right? So, I take him everywhere. I'm like his right-hand man. I'm basically like his agent at this point, because I do so much of the back-end work for him, and bringing in like new things, and I wear multiple hats. I'm not just a creative. Anybody who typically like looks into my brand and looks into who I am as like an individual, you'll see I'm not just a creative or an artist. I'm very fucking smart, and that business aspect is very important. So I typically operate as like an agent or a manager or a creative director in a lot of different rooms because of how I think. The creativity is kind of just an added on, some extra just fun shit. But yeah, I'm going to go do that with him. That's in a couple hours. Before I do that, I'm gonna stop at my cousin's place because she left her wallet in my car, right? So I'm gonna drop this off to her, probably chill up, smoke for a little bit, and then we're gonna bounce out.
Watts Prophets, A Legacy of Resistance. That's a book. A comprehensive analysis of the group's role in the civil rights movement and the history of spoken word as a tool for social justice. But let me read you, there's several books, big books. But let me read you what it says about the Emmys.
Oh, that's what I did. Thank you. Hey, okay. So
Hey.
I fucked up. One of them is actually toasted.
Oh, I should have made room in the back. Oh,
One of them
good
is actually
toast.
toasted. Yeah. I like my shit like barely toasted though. Feel me? Oh. I'm gonna put it here.
How you feeling?
Really good. You know, I literally just woke up, made that smoothie.
I hope it's still warm. Oh, fuck.
Hope it's still
The
warm.
door opened up too much.
Wait, which one is hers?
Oh, I'm not eating no toast.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
they both the same? Wait, which one's yours?
Up here.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't see that one up there.
Multiply. I thought she only had one as well.
Exactly. That's what what the fuck?
Well, I do because I'm a little bit different. I'm at that perfect age. I personally feel that I could understand exactly where you're
What is
coming
that
from.
age?
37.
Yeah, you right on.
So I believe that I could.
Life begins at 40. You had to go to school at age of 40 years to get a degree.
Right.
You wouldn't like this here.
You know what I'm saying? So I only say that to say where it's like I'm right in that great middle spot of being able to hear exactly what you're saying and be able to take it without being offended. But a younger person that's younger than me, they would be offended by what you're saying because the way that they're growing up, especially teenagers from 16 to 20, they're growing up in a world where that is their world.
Yeah, and it's working for them.
Like they don't have Watts Prophet type person nowhere in their 500 mile radius. Like nothing in the internet. If nobody's telling you to look up those type of things, you're not going to look up those type of things. I only say that to say because I don't make excuses for people because I don't make excuses. But I move off of how people actually really act compared to how I want them to act. Everything that I came over as an immigrant. I wasn't born here. So everything that I had to do, I learned racism here in America. That's not what is taught in Trinidad. As it exists, classism exists. For sure, definitely. But nobody's talking about racism in Trinidadian schools. So when you come here to America, it's actually taught to you. And when you go in black communities, it's actually taught to you. Or whatever, when you go around certain prejudiced white people, it's taught to you. So I say that to say that if certain things like the idea of, not even idea, racism period, is taught to people when you're growing up as a child, those are the sponge years. We already know from 10 to, 13, 16, spongy, very spongy. The 10 to 16-year-olds that are growing up right now in real time, the influence and the things that they have to look at and go through, it is way more conflicting to figure out what is right and wrong. Because everything that we knew to be wrong is right now.
You turned it upside down.
You know what I'm saying? So we're in an upside down world. We're in a whole different atmosphere and planet. And so I only say that to say whereas like I'm going to always ask somebody who has had the most experience in the room of just what you think. I'm always going to do what I want to do. And you know what I'm saying? Like that's, to me, that's what a free thinker does.
I'm never the satellite of another's realities. I have my own.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But I do think about the younger people that are like teenage to young 20s right now because it's a different world, man. It's a different.
That's what I said. That's what I said. When people say, "Who's your favorite rapper?" and I tell them Mozzie,
Yeah, my boy.
they say, "You're a priest and you love Mozzie." Yes, I do love Mozzie.
Why do you love Mozzie, if you don't mind me asking?
Because Mozzie's a human being like everybody else.
Right.
And he's got good and bad in him.
Right.
And that just like everybody else. And man is the apex predator in the universe. So can't none of us really get away. But Mozzie is doing the same thing that Kendrick Lamar is doing. He's dropping what I call lugs. And Kendrick Lamar is doing it in parables. He says the same thing Malcolm X says, but it's the way he said it. And where I put it to fit this generation.
Correct.
So, by the way, what I wanted to tell you is the reason I got with the Rastafarians was because of CLR James.
Okay.
From Trinidad. The father of Pan-Africanism. You didn't know that?
I only know Kwame Ture.
No, no. CLR James is the father of that.
I'm gonna go do my homework on it.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go do my homework on it.
Yes, he's
For
the
sure,
father.
for sure.
I got invited to, he was older than me now. I got invited to City College one time. And I happened to go to one of his classes. I've never seen such respect by students. He could hardly walk. But before the class, you would see about 5 girls come in, setting up hot tea, setting a newspaper out, fixing a big comfortable seat for him in his class. They bring it in. And he was the father of Pan-Africanism. Well, I had brought the first Rastafarian from New York to LA. And when he went back to Jamaica, the elders started calling me, saying, "Come to Jamaica, man. Come to Jamaica. We need to see you." So I ended up going to Jamaica, but I asked CLR James, "Who are the Rastafarians?" And he told me, he said, "They're good guys. Go visit them." I said, "They're asking me to visit them."
Yeah.
And he was the one who turned me in that direction and said, "Go." He was my elder, and I respected him because he was a real warrior.
Right.
And and he's the one who sent me to Jamaica my first time. I'd never been out of the country or anything like that.
No regrets when you went, right?
No, I became a Rastafarian.
Right, they got you. They got you good.
Yes.
Nah, I love that.
What happened, they are also the same ones that turned me towards the church. While spending time in Jamaica, I got, it was a thing called the Ethiopian World Federation. I became a part of that. And when I became a part of the Ethiopian World Federation, they're the ones who told me, after I'd met with them for quite several times, they said, "Brother, you need to go to the church." They said, "The church, the Ethiopian Orthodox Church." And I said, "Well, where?" They said, this was one of the presidents of the Ethiopian World Federation. This was his son. Me and him became very, very close. And he told me, he said, "We want you to be in Rasta." He said, "But Rasta's got a lot of things going right now, a lot of problems.
Okay.
You would be more valued to us at the Ethiopian church." And so that's when I went to the Bronx and I got involved with the church. But CLR James.
No, I'm doing my homework. Yeah. Don't worry. His name is James too, so I was like, forget about it.
I thought you was kin to him.
No. I mean, I wish I was, but you never know. I mean,
You don't never know.
You never know. You know what I'm saying? Never know. Like my pops was born in Tobago, and his lineage goes deep. My mother is born in Trinidad, so her lineage goes deep. So, yeah, but either way, I love to know because it really made a big difference in me when I found out about Kwame Ture, and that was a decade ago, right? Only 10 years ago. I didn't find out about him until I got into music and designing different clothing, just designing clothing. And I like to do things for my country because people don't know about Trinidad. They hear about Trinidad, they don't know about Trinidad. And so I always I have a brand called Homework because I'm always doing my homework when something intrigues me. I'm not the person just going to go read just to go read, but if you tell me something that intrigues a certain part of my spirit, I'm going to go do the proper homework because I want to incorporate that into my vernacular. I want to incorporate that into my talking and my speeches and anything that I do or whatever, because that is, to me, the information that you need is way more important than just information.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a million people smarter than me. I don't care. I know what I need to know. And if I don't know it and you're telling me about it and I need to know it, then I'm going to go do my homework on it so I know it as much as I need to know it so that we can converse properly. Because what is our bigger point here? I need to know about CLR James. The amount of stuff I knew off Stokely or Ture, whatever, the amount of relationships it's got me, money has made me because our design was dope. Nobody even knew who that was when I made that. And I was like, who's Stokely? Whatever, and I was like,
Well, see, after this,
I swear to God, like 2-3 years ago, I would have never thought I'd be at Trinidad's house. Well, one of his houses. I don't think this is his main house, but you know, life is definitely taking me on a trip, but I'm all for it, you know? No, you have to be in the video with me. You can't hold it. Okay. What's your name? Tell him your name.
Taylor Grooms.
Taylor Grooms? Tay Grooms? Oh, that's fine. How old are you?
4.
4. Big 4.
No, I'm not 4. I'm 5.
You're 4? You're 5? Ooh, when was your birthday?
March 17.
March 17. Ooh. What do you like doing?
Like Fortnite, like Minecraft.
You like Minecraft? Bro, I used to play Minecraft so much as a
And
kid.
I play my bear.
You know, I actually have a YouTube channel where I post Minecraft videos sometimes.
Ooh.
Bro, Minecraft is like super duper hard, especially the creepers and stuff like that.
Yeah, you got that in right there.
No? What do you mean?
No.
Oh no, I don't have that. I don't have one of those. That's old school.
Yeah.
No.
Reflection Sundays, for anybody that hasn't been to Reflection Sundays, is our way of being able to build community. That's the first one. The point and the purpose is to build healthy community. Anything that you want to do in life, you need community in order to fuel it. You can't do anything by yourself, at least not successfully. And that's just something I strongly believe in. And this is our action towards doing that. Here in LA and everywhere we get the chance. We just got a chance to do it for the first time at Art Basel in Miami recently, and that was cool. And every time we get a chance to bring great people like y'all, well-dressed, good-looking, all that in one place in order to, have a good vibe and, leave with information that allows you to be a better person, I'll do that a million times over and over until it really sticks. You know what I'm saying? It's a process to be successful. Success doesn't just come to you because you deserve it. I just don't believe in delusion. It's a part of success to a certain extent when you're an artist, because you got to believe that you got the best art. But work and the process to success, it takes community, and building community is a process on its own, because we don't want to have anybody feel forced. We want you to talk to people you don't know so that you can learn something that you haven't learned yet. If you came in with your friends, that's great. We want you to bring more people, but the people that you're already with, that's your comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? The more that you can get out your comfort zone, is the better that you are going to be for yourself and for others. However, because you shouldn't be scared of nothing or nobody. Say that? Ever. It doesn't matter how much more money somebody got than you, or clout, or whatever that is. Like, if you're sure of yourself and you know your purpose and why you're here, whatever, then you good. You know what I'm saying? Because your first goal in waking up in life is to live it. You know what I'm saying? And make sure that you live in it with a good peace of mind. So, like AZ said, this is a special Reflection Sunday. We have a very, 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 very special speaker. And I want to get it to him as fast as I can. So what we're going to do is I'm going to kick off Reflection Sundays and speak briefly on just a couple things that I wrote down in my notes to talk to y'all. Then we'll go straight to the reflection jar. What I've been reflecting on this week is habits, right? And the reason why habits is that I don't believe that you're a bad person when you do bad things, right? I believe that, sometimes when you make bad decisions with other people's time, other people's hearts, and that can make you feel like a bad person.
African poetry, you know what I'm saying? This is actually one of the first rappers, you know what I'm saying? Like, rap actually came out of Watts in America in the way that we know it. So, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the things that we fought for, going back to the Black Panthers, Nina Simone, you know what I mean? Like, he's seen it all, you know what I'm saying? So this is like fountain of wisdom. So feel free to ask, especially the artists in here. He's seen it from the Exceptions, from Today, to Kendrick Lamar, to all of that. You dig what I'm saying? So just wanted to put that out there, you know what I'm saying? It's a guest of honor, you know what I'm saying?
Being an artist, a part of it is being selfish. And being selfish comes with a negative connotation. Whereas like if somebody's like, oh, you selfish, I don't rock with you. I hear that. But when you're an artist, sometimes you have to be your most selfish self in order to be your most successful self, because everybody else around you is a distraction. And the discernment between understanding when the people around you, even the people that you care about, are a distraction, or you need to do your own thing, sometimes you get it wrong. And that's when you do an affliction or say something to somebody that's like, hey, damn, bro, why you do that? Or why you say that? And, you know, that's why communication is so important. And that's why we do things like this, so that everyone here could understand, not just in this room, but when you leave here throughout the week, bro, communicate issues that you have with people, with yourself. You know what I'm saying? The whole idea of reflection is when I get too deep in my head of like, man, am I treating people wrong doing? I'm gonna go in the mirror and ask myself that question, like, what am I doing wrong? Why do I, in the midst of, this is not about money, this is not about fame, this is about me, the person in the mirror, doing bullshit. Why am I doing bullshit consistently? To other people. Is it purposely? Is it intentional? And these are questions that it's good to ask yourself, so that you always kind of like, you know, keep yourself aligned with what you got going on. Being perfect is not necessarily a real thing, but you can have perfect moments. That's what I believe. And the only way to get to those moments is being able to assess yourself when people check you on it, or you realize that, hey, bro, that ain't cool, and you know that ain't cool, or whatever. And sometimes, you know, a lot of times when somebody don't check you on something, you thought you got away with it. But sometimes, bro, in this world that we're in this industry that we're in, bro, some people don't even say something about you, and they just won't ever hit you up for a job again. Because it's like, bro, I ain't dealing with her or him no more, or whatever, because the people don't want to communicate with you. They don't even want to talk to you no more. You done killed it. You don't even know what you did. You know what I'm saying? So I say that to say, when it's like, pay attention to what you're making a habit. Pay attention to what subconsciously is becoming a habit in your life, because things do happen that you don't realize that, bro, you're repeatedly doing this over and over, not just to you, but to other people, and it's not cool. I would ever make sure that you check yourself on and be aware of what you're doing to self and to other people, however, because the wrong habits put you in a bad position. The last thing I'm gonna say to you that I wrote down is just an analogy that I heard, and I just want to share with y'all. It's the cow and the bison. It could be wrong. It could be a bull, but I'm going to say bison. They say that when a storm is coming, and if anybody ever heard this, you know where I'm going with this. They say when a storm is coming, a cow and a bison could tell before anybody almost in a farm. And what cows do is they start running. If the storm is coming from over here, a cow's going to be one of the first animals, like, I'm out. I'm going this way. The difference with a bison is a bison runs towards the storm when the bison senses the storm. The storm usually always catches the cow because you can't outrun the storm. And they survive it because they got wet or whatever. But it, you know, the time that it took for them to keep running from this storm, for the storm still to catch them and get them completely wet, the bison has already ran through the storm, went through the storm, and is on the other side and is already past the storm. And so, decide with yourself, are you a cow or a bison when it comes to handling your own problems? Do you run from it and procrastinate on it? Or do you run towards it and get through it? I would tell you, get to that bison phase of your life, because procrastinating is terrible. For any entrepreneur, procrastinating is not the move. Because time is precious. All right? So I just want to say that with y'all. That's my reflection for today. I'm going to go to the jar now because I want to give the floor to my brother.
That was a bar.
No, thank you. I heard it and I was like, y'all need to hear this if you never heard it before, because I'm telling you, man, procrastination feels like it's just a part of our nature sometimes, especially being an entrepreneur, especially being an artist. Because you do make your own schedule. You can rap at 3 in the morning, or you can rap at 3 in the day. You can do whatever you want when you're an artist. Literally. You are the super entrepreneur. But that don't mean that just because you can do anything. However, structure is your best friend if you find a structure that works for your media. You know, artists, we do what we want. We da-da-da-da. We drinking, smoking, out, all of it is a part of the networking, right? I hear that. But there is no excuse for procrastinating, guys. Because you're the one that has to go look in the mirror, look at your own self, and realize, like, damn, why am I still here? Because you procrastinate. You running from the storm. Run into the storm. Understand that you're going into the storm already prepared. If you're doing the things that you need to do in life for yourself, as a man and a woman, then any storm that you come against, you subconsciously already have on a rain suit for it. You just don't know it. You don't see it. It's invisible. It's already protected. You are already good. But if you keep running from it, man, it's going to disappear. And you're going to get wet and sick. Go through it. Don't procrastinate. Do not. Whatever you remember, do not procrastinate when you know that you know what the storm is coming. You caused the storm. If you're causing your own storm, don't run from it. Figure out the signs to it. Run through it, guys. You work too hard for the life that you live and where you're at right now, everybody in this room. You work too hard to allow one day of not feeling confident to actually throw it off. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that when you feel less confident, no matter who you are in here, all of us, because I feel like we all go through those days where we're just like, I don't know what's going on with me today. I can't hit a jump shot to save my life. And not even a literal jump shot, like life jump shot, like all the jump shots of life. Why am I missing? I hit this shot every morning, every day, every night. It's just today. Don't wake up thinking about the shots you missed yesterday. Like, wake up thinking about hitting the shot that you normally hit. Shooter's gonna shoot. That's what a shooter's gonna do. That's what you have to do. You have to wake up knowing that you want to hit the shot, that you know what you're doing. If you wake up, you're thinking about what you don't know, or the shots that you missed, well, okay, why did you miss it? If you know what I'm saying, it's like, why did you miss the shot? Don't keep missing shots because you're thinking about not hitting it. Miss the shot just because you missed it. And shoot it better next time and hit it. The more that you focus on the thing that you actually want to accomplish, that's going to get you to that goal quicker. My good buddy Fire, who, if anybody hasn't ever talked to young Fire, hopefully with an amazing outfit, definitely have a conversation with him. He always sends me like the most amazing things on social media of people just talking wisdom. And he sent me something where I'm going to butcher it a little bit, but basically what the lady said was, if you keep thinking about being unlucky, nothing lucky will ever happen to you. If you keep dwelling on, man, no, nothing happened my way, then nothing will happen for you. But lucky people, since that's a thing, and people who continuously get blessed out of the sky, or whatever, I'm telling you, they don't think about what's not working. They think about what's working. You know what I'm saying? And keep that in mind for anybody that have those days where it just feels like, I am failing. You're not failing.
The person who says they can and the person who says they can't are both right.
Amen. Amen. That's the truth. That's the truth. Woo! My elders, because I just love to learn things from people who actually lived real life. Compared to a book. I don't got nothing against books, but I like people more than books. Me personally. You know what I'm saying? So right now I would love to, give the floor to our brother Amdi of Hamilton, one of, if not the first rap group out of California.
United States and the world.
The world. Let's get it right. The world. And that's why I said it gingerly so he can get me together if I'm wrong. I was like, let me tiptoe, because when you read things, like I said, the internet feels weird to trust these days. Anything could be manipulated. So that's why I love people, because they can lie too. But I have a better discernment with people than the internet. So I would love to give the floor to our brother, and I would love for y'all to open your ears, minds, hearts, and really have some good questions to ask after he's done speaking to us, just about life and, certain things that people of our age should know.
They have separated the young from the old today And how many of y'all got an old friend that you rap with? Not everybody, but they need, all of y'all need to talk to your grandma, the old lady on the bus stop, the teacher at school that you like. You gotta get with your elders. They have separated us from that. And separate me from hip hop. I don't know anything about hip hop. I know about rap. And our group, the Watts Prophets, who came out of the Watts Riots, we did the first album. The album started, we put it together in about around 1966, but we didn't get a record deal till 1970. So the poetry on the album was from them. The album was called Rapping Black in a White World. It's the first album on earth called rap. It's where the music industry got the name rap, and they took it and developed it. This is a picture of the first album right here. You can see it. And you see at the top of black, it says Rapping Black in a White World. That's your first rap album on earth. And so I want to say a couple of little poems to y'all before I go on, because you guys touched on some of that. One is, whatever you're trying to do, remember now is new. Now is new. Now is new. Right this moment you can do something old or you can do something new. But now is new. Now is new. Yesterday went away. What you gonna do today? What you gonna do with now? What you gonna do right now? Because now is new. Now is new. And a stagnated mind, I say a stagnated mind, it don't stagnate time. Time just moves on to now is new. Now is new. Right this moment, y'all. Do something new. That's, if you look at it like that, you won't procrastinate. Because now it's new and it's on you. What you gonna do? Then the other poem is, I want to talk just to do a little poem about young and old. Early one evening, as I was cruising down the Crenshaw Strip, I dug this elderly brother on feet. He had 2 large packages in each hand. I think I'll pull over and give him a hand. His back was bent and beat and twisted and weak from a long, hard life of heavy, hard work. As I U-turned into the shade of an oak tree he limped, and into his eye I caught a glimpse. My car that seemed to stop and fly, my mind was high from what I saw in my elder's eyes. My feelings began peeling and my heart fell apart, because in his gaze of knowledge I could see that he was in terror, afraid of me, and thought that I might rob him. All this and more did I see. My spirit cracked like a dropped egg as the pain of past history cruised through my head. I pulled over, struggled and said, "Sir, sir, may I give you a ride?" "No, thank you, son, I don't need one." But he did, and that he is. I pulled away sad, because he kind of favored my dad. Then my mind created these thoughts. What will happen to a nation with a young and so old separation? Why, they are you and you are they, yesterday and today. Why young and old go together like the seasons of the weather. Why young folks, old folks have knowledge you mustn't miss. And without them, you wouldn't even exist. So let us never forget that if you live, I say if you live, you're gonna get old. And if you mistreat old folks, and if you mistreat young folks, and if you mistreat old folks, you're gonna lose your soul. Because young and old go together like the seasons of the whip. I'm so happy to be amongst you and to try to give you, you can ask me any question you want to ask. I've been with the Watts Prophets, we're together 48 years before the last one of us died. I'm the last one living. And we've always been with the youth because rapping came from the streets. It doesn't mean anything but to talk. Somebody who can really talk. And it's an ever-evolving language. You may not know that and may not have realized that. That's why the music industry had to get control of that conversation and that voice and minimize it and put it inside of a thing called hip-hop. Well, rap had a baby called hip-hop, not hip-hop had a baby called rap. Rap was here, it's ancient. You can trace it back to the pyramids and the people, the Egyptians, all over Africa. And it's like tribal. Was hip rap in New York? It ain't hip rap in Los Angeles. It ain't hip rap. Each tribe has its own language emanating from its environment. Like I say, the hip words in LA ain't the hip words in New York, ain't the hip words in Chicago, ain't the hip words in Alabama. Each one have their own flavor. It's something very miraculous. It has no rules. And it evolved from slavery. It came from Africa. You could hang out with bodies, but you couldn't hang out with spirits. We brought our spirits with us. And the language of rap is one of them. It's an ever-evolving language that came from the slaves. And because when we came here, as I was telling you guys, we couldn't talk to each other. If you came from West Africa, or I say Ghana, they had 49 different languages coming out of Ghana. Then the rest of West Africa, there was over 400 different languages. And when we finally got here on the plantation, we couldn't even talk to each other. We didn't know our language, we didn't know our slave master's language, and we had to matriculate our way through all of that. Being brilliant people as we are, we began to put together a new language, an ever-evolving language. Like in rap, my generation called a house a pad, the next one called it a crib, the next one called it a spot, except rap is always evolving. I can't even understand Mozzie and them sometimes. Then it took you guys, all of you on, because you have taken this ever-evolving language so far. And rap is an art form. Hip-hop is a culture. I don't know much about that culture, but I see much of the damage that is done. Not saying it hasn't done some good things, but I see more damage than I see anything because, first of all, we don't own it. We don't own the record companies. We don't own nothing. We don't own our distribution. I'm so happy to see you all getting together and working together because I've looked at black people go like to a football game and everybody on the other team huddle and we just say, throw me the ball. You know, we don't huddle. Y'all got to start huddling now and working together and helping each other. And stop trying to play games on each other for one-upsmanship and all that. You got to get out of, we're not going to get anywhere because other people cooperate with each other. Other races around us, they cooperate with each other. We haven't been doing that. And it's been by design. We were socially engineered to hate each other and hate ourselves. And to see groups like this of conscious young people, I was kind of upset with y'all for a while till I found out how hip y'all really was. When I saw Kendrick Lamar dropping Malcolm X licks through his stuff.
Right.
When I saw Mozzie do it.
Right.
When they sneaking it in because it's tighter on y'all than it is on us. They're watching and hearing everything that y'all say. Like I told you about that phone. It's like it records, it's recording you. It knows more about you than you do. when I asked, but by the way, you know, my son asked AI about rap, and it's ever evolving language as an ever evolving. Rap said it would have to have much more advanced computers before it can deal with rap. There's too many nuances, too many changes, and it's regional. As I said, the hit words in New Orleans is not the hit words in LA, it's not the hit words in Texas. The language is just ever evolving and it's all around us. So, again, my thing is, I'm so happy to be here and to be amongst you all, and just ask me anything you want to ask me. And I would like a conversation rather than sit up here and act like I know everything.
The roots of rap originated out of Watts, right? And so there's like the African proverb that every child must make its way back home. So do you feel like with TDE, Kendrick Lamar, bringing us back to being pure, you know, eliminating a lot of things that are industrialized, commercialized, and making it back to the culture and the people that actually are indigenous to that culture? Does it feel good to see that kind of full circle come back around to where it started?
Yes, it does. Back to rap. You know, like I said, hip hop is a culture and we didn't have anything. We already had the ancient culture. We're Africans. Well, our culture is infinite. Hip hop is 50 years old. And we didn't need a new culture. We was moving from Malcolm X, and the farthest we got is Nipsey Hussle. They're the same. They were just born in two different atmospheres. Nipsey was born in the 60s, gang neighborhood. You can't roll in mud and don't get dirty. So he's justified on where he comes. His environment is in his work. So as we move on, you guys have to come up with the answers now. Earlier y'all asked me what we gonna do about it. It's on y'all to figure this out. We wouldn't have gotten here if we hadn't been thanking people. And we were more cooperative with each other. See, I had an opportunity at 85 years to see us on the upswing. And then I watched us go to the downswing. When our parents, most of all, I was just talking to some other people and their parents came from Louisiana and Texas. When we came here, we were in a black belt. We couldn't go past Figueroa Street in Los Angeles, and we couldn't go past Alameda. We couldn't go past El Segundo just before you get to Compton and from downtown Los Angeles. So we were in a black belt, and I watched us break out of that and buy Baldwin Hills. I watched them break out of that and buy all the way to the beach. Well, I watched Compton come into view, come into fruition. And we was on the upswing. Remember that song, Moving On Up? That song? Well, we was moving on up. I got a chance to check that. But after the Watts riots, they said they had to change this conversation. And that's when we had a thing called hip hop going. And it wasn't nothing new. You guys think it's new. But when I was a kid, any dance that you went to when I was in junior high school and high school was called a hop. And hip was our word. We put hip on everything that was hip. And in many days, we walked out of a hop, and I turned to my woman and said, baby, that show was a hip hop. But you guys think it's something new. You understand? And they have managed to distort the history. And that's why I guess God left me here to tell it, to be the last witness that was destroyed by COINTELPRO. That's why you never heard of the Watts Brothers. We are famous all over the earth. But our own community know very, very little about us. Right here in Los Angeles, you know, I get 1 million hits on some things. I don't see nobody from here. They managed to wipe us out. But they took our art form and developed it, and, as I say, couched it in a thing called hip-hop. But like I say, hip hop did some good things, but most of it, you know, Snoop Dogg does not represent me. Now he might represent you guys, and that's cool with me, but he don't represent me and those that think like me. Like I said, the word motherfucker, they have made that normal. And that's real. They used to take a black mother, if she was a big old powerful woman, they would take her and put a bag over her head and make her son screw her. So do you think my generation want to hear the word motherfucker? No, we don't, because we know the history of it. But in the 60s, we opened our eyes to everything that was being done to us as black people. All of the horrible things that was done to us. And after that, they closed all of y'all eyes again. You don't know your history. Some of you do, but the majority don't, or it's a distorted history.
Alright, so it's kind of loud in here, y'all, but we finished the reflection. Just kind of chilling for a little bit. Papa and them are right there. They just chopping it up. But nah, I'm chilling for right now. I'm gonna go outside real quick and talk to y'all. Cause why not? It's kind of loud in here. So, yeah, it's kind of loud in there. But we wrapped it up. Yeah, Papa did his reflection and everything. Everything went super duper chill, super duper easy. And I actually got a fire ass portrait of Trinidad. Yeah, I took him over there on the basketball court and took a couple of portraits, and they came out literally amazing, bro. So, yeah. But while I'm here, I think I'm gonna try putting some shots up. I haven't shot a basketball in I don't know how long, so y'all gonna have to spare me on this one. Hold on. Can y'all see the? Yep, y'all can. Oh, flat. You're flat. No. Oh, fuck. I can't do it. Yeah, I can't do it. That's why I stopped playing basketball. That's exactly why. I can't hit a shot to save my life.
For sure. What's it called?